Hi Cancer, welcome to your love reading for November 2022. This is going to represent exes, singles and couples, and confirmation. Let's go ahead and begin. Okay Cancer, let's go ahead and see what's going on with your ex for the month of November. Cancer and their ex, November 2022. 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 What's going on between Cancer and their ex, November 2022? And this is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Cancer and their ex, November 2022. Cancer and their ex, November 2022. What's going on between the sign of Cancer and their ex, November 2022? What's going on between Cancer and their ex for November 22? What's going on between Cancer and their ex for November 22? Cancer and their ex. Okay, there was a few cards that jumped out, but it's actually more than one. Here you go. I'm going to put these back. I'm going to show them to you. We had Two of Swords, the Sun, the Tower, the Three of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles, in case any of these actually come up again. Okay, so let me put these back in. Cancer and their ex, November 2022. One more time. Cancer and their ex for November 2022. Okay, so we have Four of Swords, Ten of Cups, the Magician, Three of Swords, Death, Five of Wands, Two of Swords, and this was one of the cards that jumped out. Here it is again. The Sun. I think this also jumped out. And the Tower. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at this. If you would like to get a private reading with me, just go to my website, channeledguidance.com, and I'll place a link down below. Okay, so in the heart of the reading, Cancer has the Death card. This can also represent the sign of Scorpio. Yeah, there is a message here for some of you, like, yeah, we've got the Three of Swords here and the Five of Wands on the other side of the Death card. So there's an opportunity to turn around what has happened between you and your ex. I mean, this is a lot of heartache with the Three of Swords. This, of course, is the breakup card, but this tells me that one or both of you is still feeling very brokenhearted about the relationship falling apart. This could also be missing each other. And then on the other side, there is the Five of Wands. Someone is struggling here. They could be struggling to apologize. They could be struggling to decide, if this relationship is wanted. There could also be conflict outside the relationship that is kind of influencing if there's going to be a reconciliation. I mean, I see here in this first row that there is someone that is doing a lot of thinking. This is someone that is doing a lot of thinking about, should I try again? We have the Ten of Cups right next to this. There is a lot of meditating here in this Four of Swords. You see the person in the lotus position, meditating on something, and this is what has come up, Ten of Cups. So someone is focusing on a happy relationship, a happily ever after. And I do see with the Magician here that this can be manifested for the month of November. This is about bringing something into reality, actually making it happen. So I feel like there's been a lot of thinking about a relationship. For some of you, you may already have had an ex approach you and ask you if you want to try again. You might be the one that's doing a lot of thinking. If it's not you, it can actually be your ex. Because I feel like there is a lot of, for some of you, there could have been a lot of messiness at the end of this relationship with the Five of Wands, a lot of fighting, a lot of conflict, a lot of differences. I mean, this is just a lot of conflict and a lot of drama that resulted in a breakup and a broken heart, but you actually have the Sun and the Tower right next to each other, which you could not ask for a better combination, especially in an X reading. Yeah, so even though, there was a broken heart, there was a lot of drama, a lot of conflict, a lot of fighting, suddenly there's this huge opportunity with the Tower. You are in for a huge surprise. This also came up for the sign of Sagittarius. Suddenly there is optimism. Something's going to come up for the sign of Cancer where you have every reason to be optimistic about your ex. This is love, happiness, marriage, positive energy. This could be your choice that you're looking at in November. And this is a tough decision to make because this could have been someone that just left you high and dry, someone that broke your heart, someone where there was a lot of fighting, a lot of shouting, egos clashing. But I feel like someone is doing a lot of thinking about, can we still have that happily ever after? Okay, let's see what else comes up. We have Three of Wands. We have the Hermit and King of Wands. Okay, so the King of Wands would be a fire sign. So this would be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. If your ex is not a fire sign and you don't have fire in your chart, then this would represent someone that knows what they want, someone that's taking action and taking the lead. But for some of you, I think it is a fire sign. Yeah, what we have here is a message. We have the Hermit. This represents the sign of Virgo. That there's been a lot of thinking. So if there is an ex that is coming your way in November, and for some of you, I definitely think there is. If there is an ex that's coming your way, I feel like this person didn't just wake up and think, you know what, I want so-and-so back. They've put a lot of thought into this because this is a lot of soul searching. They've really kind of, they have spent some time thinking about this with the Three of Wands. They have really thought about this and they've waited for the perfect moment to approach you. Again, the first card was the Four of Swords. Someone has really put a lot of thought into this and now they're ready to take action. Either way, the King of Wands represents someone that is ready to go after what they want. Let me get a few from the confirmation deck and let's see what other message comes up. Cancer and their ex. What do they most need to hear for November 2022? Cancer and their ex. November 2022. 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 Okay, so we have the Star, Nine of Pentacles, and Three of Swords. Yeah, there is definitely a message here from the sign of Cancer that as far as an ex that you want to reconcile with, this person definitely broke your heart in a really dramatic way. This was something that was very difficult for you. This could have been maybe a relationship that had been, maybe you'd been in a relationship with this person for many years. There was something here that tells me that you were extremely hurt. Every breakup is painful, but there's something here where this person just really disappointed you. But what I'm seeing here with the confirmation cards is that this person has changed in some way. They've grown. They have Nine of Pentacles now. There's a message here that they're making better decisions. That this is maturity. They have grown as a person. And then we have the Star. This could also represent the sign of Aquarius. This is telling me that this person not only is listening and following to their own intuition, but this also is telling me that what you want, this is your hopes and wishes. Perhaps you were hoping that this person, would change and become this person from the Nine of Pentacles, someone that makes good decisions, someone that is good with money, someone that is very successful, someone that makes very important decisions and makes the right decisions. This person has changed. For some of you, your hopes and wishes are finally here. And again, it seems to be coming from someone that has really disappointed you. Three of Swords 2 times. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the couples and single spread. Okay, Cancer, let's go ahead and see what's going on for those of you that are in a relationship or if you're single. What does Cancer most need to hear about their love life? For those of you that came from the X spread, this is still your reading, and usually the two readings they do resonate with each other. There's usually repeat cards. What does Cancer most need to hear about their love life for November 2022? What does Cancer most need to hear about their love life for November 2022? What does Cancer most need to hear about their love life for November 2022? What does Cancer most need to hear about their love life for November 2022? Make sure you stay tuned to the end of the video because I am going to pull letters for you. This can be names, initials, messages about the person you love. What does Cancer most need to hear about their love life for November 2022? What does Cancer most need to hear about their love life? Let's see, we have two cards. We have the World and the Moon. What does Cancer most need to hear about their love life for November 2022? Okay, let's go ahead and pull the rest. We have 10 of Cups, King of Cups, the Tower. So this was also in the X spread, and it is here again. Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, King of Wands, also in the X spread, and the Knight of Wands. Okay, so let's take a look. Now, if you're single, I'll just start there. I mean, there's definitely a new opportunity, and this can come as a surprise because, I mean, you have this with the Tower. That can be a very unexpected connection with someone that you meet. This could be with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. You also have the Knight of Pentacles. This can be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or perhaps another water sign, a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces. For those of you that are already in a relationship and you want to know, kind of what's happening, are things going to get better? Are we going to stay together? Yeah, I mean, there is this message that in November, this is your Tower moment for couples. This is your Tower moment. You have two Knights here. So you have the King of Wands, again, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And this person is surrounded by two Knights. So there is change here around this person. If your person is not fire sign, this also just represents someone that is, very high energy, someone that is very much in the lead. They take action, they go after what they want. This person, and if they have not been in that energy, I definitely see a change here. This Knight moves very slowly. This Knight does not kind of make decisions quickly. He takes his time. This Knight just goes for it. So there can be kind of a change around a partner that had been kind of stalling. Perhaps you've been wanting a more exclusive relationship, or you've been wanting commitment. There is a change here in someone. And again, you have this radical change here. This is you as a water sign, but if your partner is also a water sign, this is them, of course. Yeah, there is a new beginning for you with this Ace of Pentacles. As far as those of you that are in a relationship or married, there's a new beginning that's bringing you a lot of happiness, because I see that some of you, like, you have been on the brink of an ending. We have the World here, and it's the first card. Some of you you've been thinking, is this the end? And I see with the Moon here that there's been a lot of fear. There's been a lot of fear and a lot of confusion. Is it truly over this time? Yeah, and with the Moon, some of you may have been, in a very emotional place. There could have been a lot of confusion. There could be a lot of things that, you didn't know, that your person was not sharing with you. This could all be coming to light because the Moon is lined up here with the Tower. The Tower and the Moon, this is telling you that there could be a lot of things coming to light about this person that you weren't aware of. It could be that this person was also thinking of you. They also wanted you back. There is, kind of a very positive change here for the sign of Cancer and a relationship. You also have the Ten of Cups. So there is happiness here. Some of you, you've been at the point of, perhaps a breakup, wondering if this is the end. You've been in a place of confusion and emotion. Perhaps someone that has not been kind of moving in a direction you wanted them to, but there is a big change here for the month of November. Let me get a few more so we can get the full message. We have 9 of Wands, 6 of Cups, and King of Swords. Okay, so now we have King of Swords would be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Now, for some of you, we already did the X spread, but this can still be someone from the past where maybe you recently reconciled. This can also be, if this is not your ex, this is your current partner. This is just, there could be, kind of thinking back on past behavior, because this is regarding the past, looking back at the past with this person. And I see some of you looking back at past with fear. You're looking at this person and wondering, is this truly behind us? Because I see the Tower, like this is your moment in the month of November. This is your moment of change. And you're coming, from this place of fear and an ending to where now everything's wide open. There's a new beginning, but there is fear here that you're going to relive the past, especially if you feel like this person has let you down. Let me get a few from the confirmation deck now. Let's see what else comes up. What else does Cancer need to hear about their love life for November 2022? What else does Cancer need to hear about their love life for November 2022? What else does Cancer need to hear about their love life for November 2022? What else does Cancer need to hear about their love life? Okay, you have Knight of Cups, 3 of Cups, and Page of Cups. Yeah, there's a lot of emotion here. There is a lot of emotion. You've got, let me just kind of go over here. You've got the Knight of Cups, the 3 of Cups, the Page of Cups, the 10 of Cups, the King of Cups, and the 6 of Cups. So, you have, this could be a very emotional month for you. This could definitely be a very emotional month because some of you were coming into the month perhaps thinking, that this relationship or this marriage is over. And, there's a lot of fear attached to this, but I still see a happy family, a happy couple here. And, something very unexpected happening that brings you joy. We have the 3 of Cups right next to you. There is happiness here. There is good times. I feel like November could be very lighthearted compared to where you have been in October, in previous months. I see a relationship moving forward here. And again, for those of you that are single, I see that, you're meeting somebody. You've got a water sign here, possibly an earth sign, an air sign, and I see you moving forward. This is like a knight in shining armor energy that's sweeping you off your feet, bringing happiness and joy. You also have the Page of Cups. This can definitely be a declaration of love. Someone could be telling you, I still love you, especially if you have been struggling and you're maybe on the brink of an ending or divorce. This is someone letting you know that they still care about you. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the letters. Okay, Cancer, let's go ahead and see what messages come up for you. What does Cancer most need to hear about their love life for November 2022? This can be a person's name, your person's first name, middle name, last name, your name, or anything that kind of describes your situation. Let me turn them all over here and then I'll get my hands out of the way. You can always pause the video once they're turned over or screenshot them to see what you see in these letters. Sometimes it's not their full name. Sometimes it could be 1 or 2 letters missing. You still see it there. If that gets your attention, then that is what you're meant to see. Okay, so there you go. Again, it could be, if it is not always a first name, it could be a middle name or a last name. Okay, so just kind of taking a quick look. I'm not spending too much time on the letters, but I already see love here. I saw it right away when I was turning everything over. You've got love. And for some of you, maybe you just need to hear that someone still cares. I mean, in the couples reading, you had that Page of Cups. Someone could be telling you that they love you. Okay, let's see here. I also see high, so communication. Like I said, you just had the Page of Cups. I also see the name Renee. We've got Renee. Let's see, I also see, this is the name that got my attention. I see Val, short for Valerie. I also see Tim. We also have, let's see here. I know there was a Y. Here it is. We see Tori. I see Anne. It can also be with a double N. See Lori here. Lori. There's also Eve. There's Eve, or it can be Eva. Now here we're just kind of messing, I think we're just messing a U. Let me see here. Yeah, because I've seen the name Miguel, but there is no U right here. I also see the name, take this A from N. I see the name Stan. You see there's Stan. But if we take this T away and put an E here, this is, I'm seeing Shane here. Yeah, so there's lots of names here for the sign of Cancer. Again, it may not always be a first name. I'm seeing first names here, but you could also see their last names. So just kind of take a look. Let's see here. And sometimes it's just, it may not be a name, but it could be a zodiac sign. Let's see if I see a name here. I mean, there's definitely a Leo. Be a Leo, an Aries. Yeah, Leo and Aries. There you go. And you did have King of Wands in both the single spread and in the X spread. So for some of you, this is the person that you're with. If you're single, this could be somebody that you're meeting. Like I said, first name. It can also just be initials or your initials. Okay, Cancer, this has been your love reading for November 2022. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll speak to you again next month.